I'm looking at the main menu here, and I'm a little intrigued. Because it's, first of all, it said roster update applied, which, because today was Friday, but there was no roster update. There's only one more roster update this year, and that's after the postseason ends. I was like looking to see if it would be in here, and it's not. But I couldn't help but notice, and my guess is it's just like an advertisement. I've never scrolled down this far, maybe, because it says March to October, new trade hub, overhauled reward structure, take your team to the title. My guess is that's got to be just like advertising the game mode itself. Right, because nothing changed with the teams here. So I am doing Washington next, so I did title this video accurately. Nice. But before I get started, I am going to take a quick little peek at the rosters just to see if anything changed, which like I said, I doubt. I don't believe it did, but because it would have been on the front page there. Yeah, no results. So, and then while I'm here, my Nationals team affinity, at 21%, I'm at 40 right now, so I'm just short of the Juan Soto face of the franchise card, which is pretty solid, although not as good as the live series Juan Soto card. So if I'm at 40, I should get up to about, hopefully I'll get up to here, 70, but we'll see. But let's get this show on the road. I'm very happy that Juan Soto is here, because at one point he was not going to be in this game mode because of, you know, the whole, he tested positive and was out. So looking at the Nationals, they finished 93 and 69 last year, second in the NL East. Good to take the first wild card spot. 265 team average, 4.27 team ERA. I'm a little surprised about that for a team that's, you know, highly touted in the pitching department. Scherzer, Strasburg, Patrick Corbin, hell, even Anibal Sanchez to an extent, and, you know, guys like that. I mean, their bullpen obviously is a little bit of an issue. But so we look at the wheel here, though, the overall wheel, the rank wheel. They're the ranked 18th best team in the game. So in the bottom half still, obviously, here in the underdogs category. 8th in contact, 21st in power, 20th in pitching, 13th in defense, 2nd in speed. It'll be interesting to see how this works and where I might need to make improvements, and just who shines and who doesn't and who develops and all that fun shit. Let's go.
Maybe there is such a thing as karma. After a parade of heartbreaking postseason exits, the Nationals rebounded from a 19-31 start to earn a wild card berth. From there, a truly magical run saw Washington go 5-0 in elimination games, culminating with the first World Series title in franchise history. While a repeat performance is unlikely, considering what happened in 2019, Nats fans can't wait to see what their team will do for an encore in 2020.
The current, reigning, defending, undisputed Major League Baseball World Series champions. Trey Turner, Juan Soto, those are going to be obviously the most fun. See how Victor Robles and Carter Kieboom develop. Luis Garcia, I'm not sure about him too much, and I don't like the idea of Asdrubal Cabrera hitting third in my lineup. I can definitely see. I don't know who Andrew Stevenson is.
We come to you live from Citi Field.
Eric Thames. Where's Eric Thames at? Why is Eric Thames not in the lineup? I've seen Eric Thames plenty of times be on this team. Even as most recent as my last gameplay.
Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the
this bullpen does not look.
The pitcher.
Now at the plate,
There's some bright spots. You know, like Harper, Suero, Harris, and Hudson are all going to be fine.
With no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't
also, I just
been
got done using Max Scherzer in Colorado, so it's nice to have another year of him.
ready to deliver. Here's the
He's
first
just a
pitch.
baller.
Loop down towards
And he can
short.
hit.
And
And no, that was not a hit. He can swing a little bit. 33 contact on power.
The batter, number 7.
Speedy Trey
Shortstop.
Turner digs in now.
Trey
In previous duels with DeGrom,
Trey Turner can actually handle right. He's pretty solid. I mean, it's DeGrom, so we'll see. But
he also has one home run. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Smith.
And let's not
is
forget
in his
that
tracks
speed,
now,
obviously.
And there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
And then the big boy.
Now
the
at
left
plate,
fielder.
Juan Soto.
99,
0 for 2
99
from
against
him so
righties,
far in
and
this one.
he's batting second. No,
He's
that's
ready.
not
Here's
right.
the first offering.
Ooh. I didn't check to see if there's
No
any
runs,
G1s
just
tonight. I don't
one
believe
hit,
there
one
is.
error thus far for the Nationals. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left.
That's some Juan Soto opposite field power right there.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past.
I feel like he has a one-handed swing follow through.
Every power hitter in the league knows you got to start.
Yeah, Asdrubal Cabrera is not a number 3 hitter.
I don't know why he adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him.
His speed isn't even like a compliment either, where it's like, okay, like maybe you need speed in the top of the line.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Conforto.
He'll
start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this
pitcher's duel for sure.
Scherzer, not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to
7 strikeouts for Scherzer on the day.
Here's the 1-1
to start the
pitch.
6th inning.
Swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch-out.
Scherzer, after I think he had back-to-back Cy Youngs, and then DeGrom came in and took back-to-back Cy Youngs after that. I think we're listening to the last 4 years about how Cy Young right here.
It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
You bet your ass I'm going to do my damnedest to make sure Max Scherzer takes it. I like DeGrom a little bit better in the current day, but, you know, using Scherzer with the Nationals, yes.
And it's fouled away.
You know, nothing against Scherzer. I do like Max Scherzer a lot. I think he's going to be a future Hall of Famer at this rate.
Struck him out, and he becomes the
and after I have the year that I'm planning on having with him, if I can execute that year, he's definitely going to be a lock.
The left fielder, number 2.
First pitch on the way.
Dominic
Smith is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup.
Dom Smith got some good buffs this year. Yeah, he can pretty much handle his own against righties very well.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Pulled the string on it,
but not in this specific instance.
And that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Kurt Suzuki. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
That's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're
definitely going to have to make some changes to the lineup work.
Great plays on defense.
Like I may not change the players. I may not make offensive trades.
Has it, and it's a quick out number 1.
We'll see about that, but regardless, I definitely have to change the batting order.
Ready once.
Who is this kid? He's 19 years old, so I'm hoping he develops well.
Garcia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him.
Boy, does he have plenty of time to develop too beyond the season.
Hit hard on the
but I would love to see some solid development this year.
Bobbled now by Cano.
Good job beating that out, kid. Tell you what, he's got good speed. We'll take E4s.
Number 1 following the error, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Carter Kieboom. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down.
Get your first career stolen base, kid.
He's in there at 2nd. Well, when a stolen base is that close,
I believe he didn't play last year at all.
Check it out on Show Track, and as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Here's the 0-1. Hits it high and
Carter,
deep
that's
out
a
to
pretty
center
good
field.
shot. I don't know if he's going to get out.
Is Nimmo. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to 3rd on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
The batter, the right fielder.
I also have no idea who this guy is, but he's got a little bit of contact.
Andrew Stevenson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. Coming
also
in
got
to score is the
78,
runner from 3rd, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th.
Above average.
Boy, I'd say that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take it 2.
Yeah, I'm starting to understand why the Nationals are a little bit lower ranked than I expected.
They're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've
got
got
great
pitching
solid
all
nerves.
game long, and all that extra run
This is a
give
speedy
you a little
team,
bit
though.
more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
Max.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over break.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. So Robinson Cano
had a solid bounce back here this year.
On his line
Short season,
He's starting to run out of time.
Some of these older guys benefit from a longer break.
We're moving late
You know,
into
if they're a
this one.
seasoned vet where they
Perfect
can,
time for this
you
leadoff
know,
guy
they don't
to
have to
try to get on
rely
base
on
and
getting
ignite
back
a
into
rally.
swing
Up next
things,
for the
spring
Mets,
training or whatever at this point in
the
your career.
first baseman.
You know, like a guy like Pools.
Belted high and
Alonso.
deep into right center. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Gone!
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows,
Cannot be
finally
doing that
able
with
to
Matt
get this
Scherzer.
Now
offense
batting.
potentially
The
going with
shortstop.
one swing of the
I need
bat.
shutouts
Being
and a
shut
lot
out
of
all
strikeouts.
game, but not
Jimenez.
anymore.
Andres Jimenez comes on with one gone here as he looks at
It's
a
one of the
called
first
strike
times I have a
one.
full
Now
season of a
changeup
guy who is
is
just
bounced to center,
absolutely
and he'll whip this one over to
incredible on the
first, and he
mound.
gets his
Like,
man for the second out.
there haven't been a whole lot of that, at least
The
not
catcher,
like from
number
start to
40.
finish. Like
Ready with the first
some guys
pitch.
on my
Here it
Marlins team
Ramos.
were like that, but they also
Is
like,
in
they
the
started
third
the year
time
at
as
like
he
70
swings and
something
misses
overall.
at that one. It's 0-1.
I mean, they still do fantastic, but that's more luck at the draw. Whereas like
Swinging
with
strike,
Scherzer, it's
and
a
now
little
it's
bit
0-2.
more of a guarantee.
I know that feeling.
I mean, nothing's
Played
guaranteed,
14
but
years in the
it's
big
more
leagues
likely
and
because
still
of
can't hit a slider.
his
Down the
overall
third
to
base line.
start the season and his potential is obviously A.
Popped him up. Garcia has a play, and that
Definitely
ends
hoping
the
for
inning.
more strikeouts and not a home run there. But
Now we're going to have a
Your
conference
attention,
at the home
please.
plate
Yeah,
area,
pitch
so
the
it would
eighth.
appear that
Change
we'll
for
see a
the Mets.
double switch here.
Now pitching.
Jared Hughes
Batting in
will
the seventh.
come on now, and he'll slide
Number
into the
35.
seventh spot in the lineup
Jared
following the double switch.
Hughes.
Jared Hughes
now
Ahmed
playing
Rosario
shortstop
will also
and
come
batting
on now
nine.
as he'll move into the pitcher's
Number
number
one.
9 hold in the
Ahmed
order here on that double
Rosario.
switch. Fouled away.
if it weren't for Trey Turner's speed, I would have him hit
Set to
second or
deliver
third
the
for that
0-1.
matter, too.
Sent
Like-
in the air out to straightaway central.
But it's Trey Turner. He
Nimmo
has to hit
is
leadoff. It's one
right
of those like.
there,
For
and
me,
he
I have
got
a
it
few
for
of
the
my
first
own
out.
internal unwritten rules. For example, whenever I get to the Dodgers or whenever I use Mookie Betts,
The
Mookie
left
Betts
fielder,
has to hit
number
leadoff.
22.
Stand in
It
yet
is-
again as
after
well.
having him on the Red
Back
Sox
to
for
the
so
middle
many years, I know
innings.
him,
This was a
you know,
turning point here.
pretty damn well.
A solo home
I know
run that was
that-
really one of the key at bats of the ball game to this point. Ripped on the ground to
Fucking
first.
shit.
A dive and he knocks it down. On the
I would
recovery
never
throw
be
is
able to have
in
enough time to make
to
that
get
out.
the out at
Like,
first.
I would
What
just
a
make the
heads
dive
up
and I just
play.
make
Up next for the Nationals.
This game is full of
The
bullshit.
first baseman.
Here now is Asdrubal
Asdrubal.
Cabrera.
Unwritten
There's a
rules, like for
ground out
example,
victim
Mookie hitting
last
leadoff.
time
I
up.
know, like in 2016, he had an MVP caliber year. He
pitch
finished
coming,
second
here
in
it
MVP votes. Towards the end of that year, because he was doing so
pitcher's
well,
duel continues here.
John Farrell
2-1
switched up
score
the
as we
lineup
play the eighth.
and put Mookie Betts, like I think third or fourth. Like, oh my god, my soundbar just turned itself off. Are you fucking kidding me? I swear, if there's a sound delay, I'm gonna be pissed.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
Oh yeah,
Line
big sound
towards
delay.
center
What the
field.
fuck?
And Cabrera's going to have himself a base
Well,
hit.
I gotta hope that this works. I have to turn my TV off and back on and hope the PlayStation doesn't turn off. Sometimes that happens. And now is not one of those times, thank God. Alright, well, I'll give that a second. I'll finish that Mookie thought. John Farrell moved him in the lineup, and he did not do well. Same could be said for, like, Jackie Bradley Jr. I don't know if it was 2016 or 2017, but at one point, he had, like, a high 20-game hit streak or something like that, too. Like, I want to say north of 24 or 5, something like that. In 16 or 17, I don't remember which. And he was our best hitter. But he was only doing that out of the 9th spot in the lineup. The second we moved him in the lineup, hit streak ended.
So the two-out
hot
hit
streak ended.
keeps the top of the 8th inning
Like,
extended.
I don't think that's coincidental.
Hey, listen, you have a good
I think certain guys have
number
comfort
1,
levels,
he's
comfort
gonna have to
spots,
get the
and
ball
they get pitched to
much
differently
lower in the
based on
zone than
lineup
that last
positioning.
Yeah, from the
You know,
offensive
like,
side, Dan, two-seamer pitcher,
I think
sinker
that
baller,
matters.
what have you.
Obviously,
You're looking for that
certain
thing to
guys,
pop
like, if
out
you took,
above the belt, and that's
you know,
exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
He's
A Mike
hitless in
Trout,
3
obviously
at-bats
the best
to this
player in
point.
baseball.
Ready with
If
the
you take Mike
0-1.
Trout and you put him 7th in the lineup as opposed to in the top 3 wherever he normally bats, he's probably still going to see the same results, and they're going to pitch to him because he's like the same way because he's Mike Trout. But you know,
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. And he
that
makes
did go
a
further
nice
than I
catch on
expected
the
it to, but I knew it
track.
wasn't going to get out. There's a
And
Scherzer
that will
to take
bring
the
in the
8th.
former top prospect, Ahmed
Leading up
Rosario.
for the
And
Mets,
he's getting his first plate
the
appearance here in
shortstop,
the 8th after
Ahmed.
entering off the bench
Where's
just a
Ryan
little
Zimmerman
bit
as well?
ago.
Or
This
Zimmerman
thing's
opted out of
far
the year, so
from
he's probably
over,
not going to
even
be
though
in
we're
this.
moving into the back end of this
Ball
game.
one.
only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And if he did, he constantly gets called up whenever I play against the Nationals.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball.
I am in double digits.
So here's Brandon Nimmo.
The
He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
Brandon.
He's not.
Oh, one's
This
the
lineup
count.
has had
Nimmo.
no answer for their opponent on the mound so far. Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's feel is still top notch.
Still cracking
This guy's
90
a
on that
horse.
cutter.
Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to
One
tempt
ball,
him with a
two
curveball, but
strikes.
this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts
right
in a
fielder,
game,
number
but
30.
I will say he's not the
Marshall.
first guy to have a terrible game.
Conforto.
against my
12
man on the
strikeouts
mound.
through 8,
And
1 run.
Well, the left
Could be
fielder's
better,
on it,
obviously.
and
That 1 run
retired.
could not have happened, but
Your
Jason
attention,
Shreve
please.
enters from the
Now
pen to
pitching
start the
for the
9th
Mets.
inning as he'll try to keep
so
the
the
score
Garcia's
right
pretty
where
the
it
same
is
against
heading to
lefties
the
and
bottom of the
right-handers.
9th.
power looked like it was higher against
Here's the
righties.
3.
It's expected.
Pulled high in the air out to right field.
Just
Right
missed that
fielder
one.
giving chase.
I never
He's
start
there
hot in
and
the
records
beginning
the
of the season. Like,
first
I don't
down.
like
Now batting.
Like, I
Into
won't
the
have
box
an
now,
11 run
Carter
game in the
Kieboom.
first
He
couple
flew
of
out in his
weeks,
last at bat.
for the most part.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
I don't know why. It's like I could
One-run
be,
game here in the
I could have
top of the
been,
ninth.
you know, white hot finishing up my Rockies run and then jump right into this, but it's gonna be different. You know, it's not gonna. It's not gonna be
Liner
successful.
towards second.
My God, they're just sucking it. Okay, I don't know if Cano
Overshoots
does that.
his first
at this
baseman
point
as
in his
it's
career.
over his head.
Let's be a little bit more realistic.
Now batting. The right fielder.
But these guys are just sucking
Andrew
everything up out there.
Stevenson.
Getting kind of fucking.
At the plate now, Andrew Stevenson. And he fouls this one off. Kieboom, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder.
So
Number
it's a
think
runner
Robles
at
still got
first
some
with
high
2 men
contact
out.
against lefties
And that'll bring up the
Robles.
outfielder Victor Robles. From the belt, the pitch lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there
Alright.
to track it down, and that'll end
Realistically,
the
I could stick with Scherzer only at 97 pitches, but
all set for
not
the
today.
bottom of the
Game.
ninth.
Hudson get him something
Leading up
to
To
save.
go
For
as
the
the
Mets.
third baseman, J.D.
third
Davis.
baseman,
Daniel
J.D.
Hudson is the man called on to
Davis.
close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Stevenson is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for.
Yeah, but
One
they're
away.
going to have this guy up.
the left
Not this
fielder.
guy.
Number
I'm talking about
2.
Dominic
Pete
Smith.
Alonso.
Dominic.
This is a good part of their lineup. Smith,
Striking
Cano,
out
and then
last
Alonso.
time.
Like, they have a very
Holds
real
up here,
chance
but
at
the pitch is a cold
making
strike
something
anyway.
happen.
And it's quickly 0-2.
I used to love Daniel
And
Hudson.
another foul ball.
A couple of years back, I thought he was a very good bullpen arm. I mean, he still is. 79 overall
Got
is
him.
nothing to scoff
And
at.
that's the third time we've written a K
Practically
next
gold.
to his name in this one. He's set. Here
The
it
batter,
comes.
number 24.
Well, we'll see a lot of
Second
these power
baseman,
arms coming out of the
Robinson.
bullpen these days, but it doesn't make it
Cano.
any less.
And that's a
And
1-0
he will
start
make
on the
catch
season for
to
the defending
wrap
champs.
This one up, and the Nationals move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Well, we emphasized earlier in the telecast what a lift it can be to win on opening day, but what do you really think this means, D-Row?
Well, for the winner, it's a huge confidence boost, Dan, no doubt. But for the loser, hey, it's just one game. You shake it off, remind yourself you're at the beginning of a long season, and you come out ready to play next time.
Oh, McDonald's is doing spicy nuggets now, too. I'm actually kind of curious. I feel like this is the ultimate F5 season. For those that don't know, you press F5 to refresh on your computer. With everything that's going on now. Alright, let's... Pitching rotation. Sure. Okay, so we don't have Strasburg. So that's a problem. Scherzer, Corbin, Sanchez, Austin Voth, who's normally a bullpen arm, and then Eric Fetty. Never even heard of that one. This part, my bottom part's fine here, with Ryan Harper as well. It looks like I've got two guys that are long relief. Yep. And then realistically, these guys can all eat up some innings too. It's just these bottom three that have the stamina of like a 1 or 2 inning outing. Lineup. Okay, so we don't have Eric Thames and we don't have Ryan Zimmerman, so that is a problem. Yan Gomes is going to be my... Ooh, actually, no. Yan Gomes is not going to be my starting catcher. Oh, no, I do have Eric Thames. Why the fuck was he not in the lineup? I know he's not the best right fielder, but I could always put him at first base instead of a Struble fucking Cabrera at first base. He can be in the lineup against lefties, that's fine. Brock Holt, super utility, love Brock Holt. Hoping for the best for him. Michael Taylor. Okay, so let's see. How do I want to do this? Put Michael Taylor in right. Brock Holt will probably start every day, but just different positions, which I'm fine with. So put Taylor in right, Robles in center. Or maybe I'll switch those two. Soto in left. On this is actually pretty good. I'll do Thames DHing on days where there's a DH. Luis Garcia at second. Carter Keyboom. Ooh. Yeah, Carter Keyboom at third. Like I have to. I can't move Trey Turner. I'm not going to do that. Okay, and then lineup-wise, I'm going to do Turner leading off. I'm thinking... Michael Taylor? I don't know who I want second. There's a lot of speed, too, so like I'm thinking maybe Carter Keyboom, I think, second. Juan Soto third. Thames fourth. Suzuki fifth. Robles sixth. I don't know at that point. Cabrera seventh. No, I'll do Cabrera sixth, I guess. Seventh, eighth. Okay, no DH. Asdrubal Cabrera is actually going to ride the bench for Eric Thames. Thames is back at first base, where I think he belongs. I don't think he's really a right fielder in my eyes, but and then you switch, and then you two switch. So we'll have Turner, Keyboom, Soto, Thames, Suzuki. Oops, I'm all over the place here. Luis Garcia, Michael Taylor, Victor Robles. Now we got lefties. Lefties means with a DH for that matter. Again, we'll do the same deal where Thames will actually maybe I'll have Yan Gomes play. Yan Gomes can play first. I'm just now realizing that. So Yan Gomes can play first base instead of Asdrubal Cabrera. He can slide right in there behind Suzuki. Beautiful. Okay. That leaves me with no backup catcher, but whatever. Okay. So, although I do want Asdrubal Cabrera in the lineup against lefties. So, he can play the infield. First base, will probably go to Eric Thames or Yan Gomes. So first base is occupied. Luis Garcia is taking second base. Obviously, Trey Turner's taking short, and Carter's taking third. So it looks like I'm going to have to platoon with Luis Garcia. If I want to make this happen. I can see Kurt Suzuki hitting a big decline, and eventually Yan Gomes will slide into catcher when that happens, and that'll open up first base and stuff like that. So we're going to do that for now. If Kurt could play first, that'd be beautiful, but not everything goes the way you want it to. Okay, so we'll have Trey. Luis Garcia could play second or third as well. 62 and 48. I'll stick with Carter for now. And then Jake Knoll kind of just exists. Okay, so we'll do Trey Turner at 1. Thinking Victor Robles at 2. Still Juan Soto at 3. The only thing that sucks is I'm going to have a Struble back cleanup. Unless I do a Struble third. And Soto, no, I need Soto third. Get more at bats. Soto third, a Struble fourth. Or actually, you know what I could do? Fuck. A Struble fourth, Kurt fifth. Jan sixth. Thames seventh. Carter, Taylor. No DH is, I think, gonna be the toughest, because then do I take out Eric Thames or do I take out Luis Garcia? I think I'm gonna go with taking out. It's so tough. No, I'm good with Thames. So I'm gonna have to take out Luis Garcia for now. See how he develops. So we'll do Turner, Robles, Soto, Cabrera, Suzuki, Thames, Kieboom, Taylor. That's my lineup. Sticking to it. Trade management. I'm definitely thinking I could go for... First of all, before I even actually have positional needs, I think I'm set in the outfield. I could go for a right fielder, actually. Replace Michael A. Taylor or Eric Thames, maybe. Well, I'm going to prioritize pitching first. So starting pitching, relief pitching, closing pitching. I don't want to alternate. I can't even talk. I don't want to make changes to the lineup unless I absolutely have to. Players to shop. Hopefully Strasburg gets called up. Starlin Castro. If Starlin Castro got called up, that'd be pretty big too. Howie Kendrick is another one. Oh man, imagine if I get all these guys called up. Sean Doolittle. Yeah, this team could be so much better than it already is. And then Ryan Zimmerman as well. Josh Harrison exists. I forgot about him. But Adam Eaton. Oh, he's seen a big decline though. Wilmer Defoe. Okay, so we're looking at Tim Cate, an A potential 22-year-old starting pitcher. Oh, I forgot what Wellington Castillo's a solid hitting catcher still too. Just can't field for shit. Drew Mendoza, a 22-year-old A potential third baseman. Seth Romero, a 24-year-old A potential starting pitcher. Jackson Rutledge, a 20-year-old A potential starting pitcher. And then from there, I've also got access to a 19-year-old B potential in Israel Pineda. And Jeremy De La Rosa, an 18-year-old with A potential. Already 60 overall. That could be a big trade piece. I don't mind parting ways with him. Okay, so I got a couple other A potentials I can put up after that. Untouchables are going to be Juan Soto, Trey Turner, Steven Strasburg, and probably Victor Robles, I guess, just because he's already high overall. But obviously, I'm not going to trade away Carter Kieboom. So maybe I'll take Trey Turner down, Kieboom up, because I don't think anyone's going to ask for Trey Turner. Okay. Now that all that's straightened out, Let's see if we can beat Miami. The moving on to the next round, Miami Marlins. The we swept the Cubs, Miami Marlins.
So stepping in as Drupal Cabrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Got a good fielder over there. No sinker though.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right.
Lower velo.
And it's a foul ball.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
That's gonna go
Well
foul,
hit to right, but a foul ball. The 0-2 home.
Oh my God, you cocksucker.
On the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. As a look, now the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
What the fuck?
And it's a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled off. The next 0-2. On a line to shortstop.
Are you fucking kidding me? A bullshit pop out and now a fucking line out. This is annoying already.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jake Knoll. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the
He's
in there, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of
Who's that?
the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically.
Why didn't I think about a double steal earlier?
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Oh my God, Jake Knoll.
High in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long
I
gone.
swung at that because it was a terrible jump.
Good for him. Jake Knoll.
Good time for your first career home
first
run.
Major league home run.
Go ahead, 3-run
Hard to
shot.
say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's
and to have no
happy
doubt
to say
about
he's
it.
got at least one.
Your
I think
attention,
that
please.
any kid
So
who's
top of the
ever
eighth,
dreamed
so I'm
about
gonna
playing
want
this
to go
game
home for the
dreams exactly
Number
this.
55.
Watching the ball disappear
Raw.
over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's fouled away.
Snake's got that gas.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit.
Scherzer's still on the hill.
Leading up for the Marlins.
Past battles with
The center
Scherzer.
fielder.
He's got 5 base
Darling.
hits in 26 at
Marte.
bats. 11
Not a good
strikeouts
outing.
on the
3 runs.
stat
I mean,
sheet as
through
well.
7,
One
it's
ball,
not
no
as bad,
strikes
but
to
3
count.
runs, it's not good for the ERA.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1
I
strike.
guess it's early. It's only his second
right
start,
here.
I
They've been
believe,
able to
still.
hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out.
I really
of the
can't
inning.
wait to play with the
Now
default
batting.
teams,
First
if
Next
that's
will be the
possible.
cleanup hitter,
Jesus.
Jesus Aguilar.
If I can
No,
do
that's
that,
out.
that'd be
Through was a
awesome.
base
If I
hit.
can't do
Ball
that.
1 to start the at bat.
Oh, I don't really know what I'm going to do.
1-1 now. The
Because
count
at this
to the
point,
Marlins
I wanted
first
to do
baseman.
a third run with the
Into the corner and slicing foul.
latest roster updated teams, like once the last roster update
Hit
comes
the
out.
other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the
Nice
run.
catch out there and right.
He gets there, and that's the
problem with that
out.
is that's going to happen
The left fielder,
once the
number
postseason ends.
23.
I'm not going to be able to
Plate,
finish.
Rory.
Dickerson.
Come on,
Sat
this is
down
the
on
18th
strikes
ranked team, so I'm
in
not going
his
to be able
last
to
at-bat.
finish.
0-1 the count. And Dickerson behind
0-2.
0-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff.
I'm not gonna be able to
working
finish
right
17
now.
other
Somebody
teams
has to make
before
an
the end of
adjustment.
the month.
You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting a
I'll
front
be able to
foot
get through
down.
maybe.
No one's getting a barrel
I'll
to
get
the
through a
base.
few. I
He
usually
struck
get
him
through a
out.
team,
The third time he's
give or
fanned in the
take,
game.
depending on how much I play.
New inning set to get underway, and next
Leading
it'll
off
be
for
the
the Nationals,
outfielder,
So maybe
Andrew
what I'll do
Stevenson.
Right
is
fielder, Andrew Stevenson.
We'll
Ready
see.
with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him
And like on
up,
top of that, they're not that
Alfaro
huge of
over to
changes.
his
Like
right.
for example,
and that's the first out of the inning.
this team even, like or the Rockies, they're not going to see any changes.
Now
And
batting.
I just
the
completed
center
Ready
fielder,
now, Victor
A team
Robles.
like
2 hits in
the
3
Marlins
at-bats
may
for
have
him in
already
this
completed
one.
them.
Set
It's tough.
and the
I don't know.
pitch.
Gotta
Picking
figure
on the
everything out.
first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Bringing Eric Thames.
Your
Garrett
attention,
Thames
please.
will get the call to
Pinch hit
pinch hit
for
here as we'll
Washington.
see
Eric
what he
Thames
can
went
do
off
with
Number
2
big
out
nine.
and the
time for me
bases
in my
empty.
Eric
initial run with this
Thames.
team. He's a huge contributor.
Now, oh
And
my,
that's why.
this ball is crushed. Look at it go.
My boy
And
Thames
this one is gone. A
getting
home
it done off the
run.
bench.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here now is Trey Turner. Line toward the alley in left center.
That's not going to get caught.
And that'll split the gap as
Beautiful.
it should be extra bases.
He's got a good arm out there. That's VR.
And he'll make it to
No, it's not
second
VR.
base
They
now
traded
with
VR.
2
Who was
gone.
that?
Some guys
Now
just lay
batting,
back and watch
left
that
fielder,
first pitch go by, no
Believe
matter what. Work the
Garcia.
count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go
Won a
after.
lot of stolen
And
bases.
he's
That's a great
into
turn.
third safely with the stolen base.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning.
Got it
It's a
with
big
ease.
risk, especially with a lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
0-1, here it comes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score
Good boy,
from
kid.
third.
No.
It's a
It's a
7-3
non-save
ball game.
situation now,
And
though.
he
I
is
was
in
a
there.
little bit afraid of that. I
Now
didn't really
batting,
think I was going
the
to have
first
that.
baseman, Asdrubal
So much
I'm
of this
gonna warm
game
up.
is situational hitting, guys. Nice
I'm gonna
job
swear.
there.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you've
try
got to
to
find a
swear.
way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the
A little bit of
dugout.
a tough
And
jump.
it's belted high and deep into right center.
He's gonna catch that. He's
Marte
jogging.
going back.
Oh, what was that little
And
fucking
he
phase
makes
there?
a
Starling
nice
Marte. That's
catch
what it
on
was.
the track.
Your
Wander
attention,
Suero
please.
is out from
Now
the
pitching
bullpen now
for
as he'll be
Washington.
making his first appearance
Number
of this
54.
young
Yeah.
season.
Alright,
Brian
95 putter.
Anderson is in to
Suero.
start things off as he looks at a called
I
strike.
don't like
It's
the
nothing in
lacking
one.
of a four-seamer.
Sets the
No,
target
that missed.
low
That's
here,
the ball.
and it misses
That's
1-1.
Here.
And he takes a called strike 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit. But unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
The right fielder,
So he
number
throws him
7,
for the strikeout. Brian
Back.
Anderson is sent packing for
Joy.
the first out in the bottom of the ninth.
I don't know if I actually do want to do that. Alright.
Here's Matt Joyce now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and
0-1.
missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pulled toward right center field. Robles waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
I don't like this gray area of going to a non-save
The batter.
situation but not being a
the
blowout.
Now
catcher,
here it comes.
That 4 and 5 run
Takes
lead is
this
just
the
annoying.
other way to right.
Alfaro.
I'd rather it
He
be a
will
safe
make
situation
the
if I'm not
catch
gonna
on
blow
the
out.
hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude
But bounce back
matters
from down to
here
scenes
as
win is
this
always
ball-
good. Scherzer going 2-0 to start the season is definitely good. Me taking an allergy pill definitely sounds good. I just don't necessarily have it in me to stand up right now. That's a problem. That is a definite problem. Okay, I'll play one more. Down one again, this time in the bottom of the 7th, with Juan Soto up, and we're at home.
We mentioned earlier that a lot of fans came out to the park today hoping to bear witness to a sweep. Heidi, what's the tenor in the stands as this close game gets nearer a conclusion?
Pinch hitting for Washington. Number 22. Wow.
Those shadows are fucking
Soto.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases.
Game-tying double for Soto off the bench.
All the way from first.
You love to see it.
In today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up. That comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen.
Oh, see, if it weren't for the shadows, I'd have crushed that.
Miles an hour with same
And now all of a sudden they're in
what the
fuck?
Able to get that knock in that big spot.
I've never seen that
indication
before.
From the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So
Very
that'll set up
strange.
the double play possibility with one away.
Washington.
And now for
Third
Washington,
baseman.
Jake Knoll. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
He's out.
Well,
Fucking
the play's been
Jake
made and that retires
Those
the
damn
side.
shadows in center field fucked me up. Oh, shit. I guess I'll go to this guy.
Your
Ben
attention,
Bramer
please.
will come on and make
Why does
his
this game
first
always do
appearance
this? All of
in
a
this
sudden Daniel
campaign.
Hudson, because he gave
Number 70.
every
Riding
fucking
in
run I've
once
done.
again,
I've done all 30
He'll
teams
start
once,
things out for us here in
and now I'm
number 8.
what, on my 12th team for a second time. So I've done 42. This is my 42nd run. Every single run that I can think of at the start of the season, my closer will be whoever's got the highest overall, or who no, not even that, whoever's just the designated closer position. Sometimes it's not the highest overall, but let me make this fucking music stop.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out to straightaway right.
It'll go to whoever's the
Robles
designated
waits
closer
on it.
spot, or
One away.
occasionally, sometimes it is the highest overall. Regardless of whoever it is, or if it's like for in this case Daniel Hudson, he's their closer. He's got the high. He had the 79 overall.
Your
He
attention.
fits all the mold, and he's just it's fine.
Please.
Will grab
He'll
the bat
have
and hit for
pinch
the
hitting
pitcher.
all of a sudden an ERA that's like up
Number
there, 5 or
26.
6.
And he gets ahead here with
This is
the
the
fastball,
12th
strike
game
one.
of the season.
And he's
We're
looking to
9
get
and
it
2.
going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
We're not even
And it's
15
quickly
games in,
0-2.
and all of a sudden he gets removed from the closer
Hits
role
are even at
for
7
someone
apiece.
else. That happens.
And this is
So
swung
fucking
on
often.
and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
And then they just don't get used too,
Man,
so
I
that
love
ERA is
watching
going to
the
stay up
left
there.
It just rears
Number
back and
23.
blows smoke
For
by the
me.
guy at the letters. That's the
Dickerson.
ultimate challenge
0-1.
pitching for me personally.
I'm having
Watching
Daniel Hudson
hitters
pitch the
swing
top of
and
the
miss,
9th regardless
man,
of the
that's a
save
sight
situation or
of
not,
beauty.
just to get that
And
ERA
Dickerson
down.
behind
See what
0-2
he
now.
fucking does after that, 'cause it's just annoying.
Ball
Good
one.
job of holding up on the low ball there.
I got
It's
the count 1 and 2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation,
Oh,
he
that's
was
a
able
foul
to hold
ball.
back. That's a nice take.
Can
Swung
we
on, but
stop
fouled
with
off
this?
to the left. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him. That
Ladies
Brad
and gentlemen,
Boxberger
your
is on
attention,
the
please.
pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half
For
of the
Miami.
8th.
Number 33.
Striding
Brad
in, Andrew
Boxberger.
Stevenson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Brinson
Bullshit,
is there,
dude.
1 away.
I know they say sometimes
first
that
baseman,
these things
number
even
10.
out, but that
Yeah.
was a bullet line drive that
I swear
got
these guys had better
He
attributes
would have
with righties.
represented
Yeah,
the
I'm going
go-ahead
for
run.
Suzuki. Are they also going to deep lines
He's ready.
already?
Here's the first offering.
If so, that's a little bit of bullshit.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Dickerson on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
I remember when those weren't always guaranteed
The
catches.
catcher, number 28.
So 2 down now in
Sure.
the Washington 8th. And that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. From the stretch. Popped him up. Anderson.
I shouldn't have played
Foul
this.
ground.
I'm so pissed off right now.
He makes the play, and that ends. Digging in next will be Starling Marte.
Leading off for the
Daniel
Marlins.
Hudson will
irritating.
be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Out in front of it, strike 1.
So let's see what his ERA. I think his ERA was like 6.75. 6.75 ERA.
Behind 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good
From a 6.75 down to a 6.23.
these guys.
See, like that's what I mean. It's not even like it's
Bullpen
dropping
looks
down a
sharp.
lot. I mean, it did drop down
Nice
some,
effort turned in by the starter.
but it's still
These
above
days,
6.
Pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball.
Ball 1.
Fastball just misses.
The
That's
count
ball
is
1.
1 and 2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing?
So we're going from a
Setting up the
6.75
next
to a
pitch could be
6.23.
That hard slider.
To 6.23. I'm not doing that math in my head. Down to a
Down away.
5.79.
Something
The
breaking
right
down
fielder.
and away off the plate.
Next as he finds himself behind
0-1's
0-1.
the count.
And then from
Popped him up.
5.79, it'll go down to like
Gomes
somewhere in the
is
5.2s.
under it. No trouble with this one. And
I'll tell you what, he threw
the
11
inning is
pitches,
over.
so if I don't have my
You're
9
a
spot
Flyer
come in
comes
this
on
part of the
work
inning,
on the
Now
mound,
pitching
hoping
I'm
to
keeping
send
him
this
out.
one into extra innings.
Number 35.
6, 7, 8.
Bottom
Of course,
the
I'll
inning now.
guarantee I'll have to
That'll
pinch it
give
for him, but I
way to the
won't.
rookie second
take the
baseman, Luis Garcia.
Like I won't win the game.
Swung on and lifted in the air
I'll
to
pinch it
left
for him
center.
just to have
After it is
to bring him
Marte.
along.
He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Coming to the
Center
plate
fielder.
now, Brock Holt
Brock.
for his career in this
Holt.
matchup. He's 1 for 4. First pitch coming, here it is. Line to the right
Good boy,
side.
Brock.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Of course, now I guarantee I won't ground into a double play down the inning.
Now batting.
Even
right
with a left-handed
fielder.
sinker baller on the mound.
Victor.
In these fucked up shadows in center
Robles.
field.
Victor Robles digging in now. And he fouls this one off. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the
Yeah, with
gap.
42 power, I don't think so.
The 0-1.
Some pitches
Easy
better.
fly
Yep,
ball
there it is.
into
No
shallow
double play.
center field. Marte is under it.
And I'll tell you what,
He
I'm
brings it in for the second out of
I don't
the
think I'm
inning.
gonna pinch hit. I want Daniel Hudson out there. Fuck it.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Daniel Hudson.
Now batting.
He'll get to
I'm
take
lowering
his
that
first
ERA,
cuts
damn it.
here.
Daniel
I'll win it in the bottom of the 10th. Fuck it.
Hudson.
Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short.
It would have been an
And
out
a
He's
play
out.
to retire the side.
before we came in. So don't care. His ERA is down to a
Coming to the plate
5.40.
now, Brian Anderson. He'll
The
be the
third
one to
baseman.
lead it off here in the top
Brian
of inning number 10.
My math is right.
No
I
balls
should
and
get
one
it
strike.
underneath 5 if I
The
record 3
0-1
outs
pitch.
without getting up a
Good
run this
slider
time.
there gets a swing and miss.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard side. Good time to be
5.40.
Up next
So
to
it
the
was a
Marlins.
swinging strike.
It's going
three.
down
Brian
34.
Anderson
Hey.
retired to kick off the inning.
0-1.
Miguel Rojas comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the corner and
So if
slicing
I'm right
foul.
about this, it'll go
Looking
down to
to
like
put
a
him away. Here's the
5.62.
Again, he sends it out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Just
get
hung
this
in
out?
there on that one.
Definitely somewhere in that ballpark. Or not 5, 4.62, sorry. If I get this out.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
4.76.
Stepping in,
Wow,
John
that was way
Birdie.
off. Second
First
baseman.
2 men of the inning.
But okay, so it's not going down by an
Via
even
the
number.
punch
Oh,
It's
one
not
down.
going
We'll
down
see if
34
he
each
can
time.
fare any better. Ready with the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes.
But now we're down to, we are at 4.76, and we are now down to 4.50, which that's down 2.25. That's pretty big. That's a big dip.
Ready for the bottom of the 10th here.
Leading
And
up
coming
for
forward
the
now is the
Nationals.
shortstop.
The shortstop, Trey
First offering on its way.
Turner.
A drive
See you later.
to
Thanks
left.
for coming.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it.
Told you I went in the bottom of the
Santa
10th.
Maria.
Trey Turner walking it off. His 6th of the year already in 12 games. Hot start for Trey. One of my favorite players in the league, Trey Turner.
And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
And all those fireworks. A lot of fireworks in the nation's capital. Because thrilled home fans with the series sweep and extra walk-off win bonus. Nothing
Yeah,
about coming back
what's
down
better
late, though.
for
That's
adding
kind
a
of
little
bullshit.
extra swagger to
It is
a
what it
team
is.
than a series sweep. This was a big win for this club, and I expect to see them walking tall into their next series.
A Carter T-Boom player boost will be interesting, but I'm actually not going to do that right now. I feel like I'm not playing to a sufficient level. So yeah, I'm going to cut this off here actually.